Alright, so then I want to break all of these loose. Just make sure they all going to come loose. And when you're taking this oil pump off, guys, this is actually the gear, you know, the pump here. You got to remember it's a bolt inside where the valve, where the oil filter go. Let me come in here close. Alright, so like I say, you got to remember whenever you're taking this oil pump off, right inside here is one bolt that hides behind that oil pump there. Oil filter. So I got all these broke loose. Now I want to come in and I want to just get this off of here. I'm just going to do this the right way, guys. And because this engine is going to sit so long before I get to even turn it over, that I want to make sure that the motor is primed when I'm ready to start turning it over. Even though it's not a brand new engine, I still want to make sure it's totally primed. So I'm going to come in, I get a new gasket. I think I got some gaskets for that already. So that's it. Now look at the cover. The cover got slight wear. But let me come in and let this all drain out. So I'm gonna clean this up just a little bit, and I'm gonna put tape across there just for now, guys. So I take this up, and it was upside down. I cleaned this off pretty good, but I see I still got a little bit more cleaning to do up here on the top of where this oil pan will be. All right, so then I took the seal out of here. So the new seal and everything come with the oil pan kit that I got, so that's a good thing. I took the witness tray out of here, and I didn't want to take the actual pump off, so I got this like slip through here. Shouldn't get no metal shavings in there. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to get this witness tray back on here. And then I'm going to come in and get the oil pan back on here. Alright, so even though that's just the witness tray, I'm still going to check the torque specimens and make sure I don't have it too tight. But the witness tray is back on there now. While I'm in here, I checked that chain. That's a brand new chain. Buick Bob say he had changed that already, but I do want to just check it for slack. If it was flopping around, that means that chain hadn't been changed. Alright, so like I said, you know, the block stops here This is timing chain cover. So I'm gonna find these pieces. I think I got some extra pieces, but if you have to change timing chain cover, you know, they sell a separate piece that just goes right around here, guys. Still a full oil pan gasket, but I'm gonna put a full oil pan gasket on here. All right. So first off, this is the full gasket that I found, and when I couldn't find one, I called TA Performance, and this is all they had, guys. So I had to get what they had, and but then I eventually just found this at the local parts store. I think AutoZone might have ordered that up for me, but it's got the full piece. All right, so if you was going with the TA Performance, you would have to buy a separate gasket for right up here in front. Like I say, this is for the 350. And what I would do at that point, guys, I would put a pretty, not a lot, but you know, some gasket sealer right in here and right in here. And I'm gonna do that anyway with this in the front and the back, but I'm not gonna put a whole lot. Now let me make sure, because I haven't tried this yet, let me make sure that this this gasket is gonna work here. So you can't get a rubber that I know of. You can't get a rubber gasket at all. So let's see. I'll figure out which way this thing goes. So it goes there. Goes there. Still the other way around. Alright, so this silicone is kind of dried up at the tip. So I'm going to just use it. And I'm going to just put this just in the corners, guys. I don't need a lot. So I'm going to put some here. And on the other side. I don't want it so thick. Alright, so then I'm going to come in. I'm going to put that corner in there. Then I want to press this down, and then I want to press this other corner down. Alright. Make sure I got everything on here. Alright, so now let me try to line this oil pan up. So now my oil pan gas bolts, they not, I gotta plate them. I still haven't plated them. So I will just put them on here for now. And when the time comes, I'll just take them out one at a time before I put the engine, install the engine. And then at that particular time, I'll come in here. I'm gonna torque them down today though. Then I'm gonna come in here and I'll get them all tightened down. Then I'm gonna come back in. Alright guys, so I'm just using the pick, little bitty pick, to line this, pull this gasket where I need it to be and line it up. Alright, since I got all of these started, I just want to start off by snugging these up before I torque them down. So I'm going to actually, since I couldn't find out what a torque sequence is, I'm going to snug these in the front and in the back, and not torquing them, just snugging them up. Then I'm going to come in and start in the middle here. And it's 14 pounds, the books say. So I'm gonna just and one thing I know you don't want to over tighten. And actually, let me look at the book again, because I want to make sure it's saying foot pounds. I want to make sure it's foot pounds here, guys. So now, this harmonic balancer, this thing, it says 200 foot-pounds of torque because, as you know, this harmonic balancer, like a lot of engines, it's not pressed on, guys. So, this is 200 foot-pounds of torque, and my torque wrench only goes up to what, 150. So I'm gonna torque it to the 150, then I think I'm gonna just take my air gun and hit it a couple of times, and hopefully that'll take me right up to where I need to be with this, guy. So